Hi, everybody. I'm Laurie Handlers, and I want to welcome you to the Sex and Happiness Show. It's a podcast, and you've probably been listening to it for a long time. Mostly, I interviewed people. Sometimes I had conversations with people, but most of the time I was interviewing. And I want to let you know that I'm changing the format of the show. Sex and Happiness is now a show for lovers. And I have invited my lover, Michael Gibson, to be an integral part of this show. And we're changing everything, like we're changing the format. From now on, Michael and I are going to talk about what it is to be sexy and happy and be lovers. We're going to give tips for lovers, sex tips, love tips, different things that come from our relationship. After 15 years of doing that show, the same, I wanted to change it. I'm entitled to, right?
Yep.
I'm excited about it.
Now, from time to time, I think we may have a guest on.
Yeah, of course.
To expand maybe one of the things that we're talking about, a distinction or something of that nature. And if you've read the book, Sex and Happiness, you're going to be happy to know that we follow the 10 laws of intimacy. And so it's a very exciting show change. I'm so happy and so blessed to be able to join you in this endeavor. This has been one of the great joys of my life, to be able to listen to you, and now I get to be on the show, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great. Well, you've been on a couple of the episodes.
Yeah.
You were on the What is an Extraordinary Lover episode, and you were on a couple of other episodes. But
the Academy for Men or something like that.
Yeah, Academy for Men. But now I feel like I just needed this. I needed your support, and in order to keep going on, to continue the show, I needed your support. I just don't want to do it alone anymore. And I also, I want to grow and change. The same thing I tell you to do, I want to do. Right?
That's absolutely right.
Yeah. So.
And we're going to have some fun.
We are going to have some
Lots
fun,
of fun
because we always have fun.
Giveaways. I believe that we've got some things to give away. We've got some new sponsors that we're going to be able to expose you to and really connect you with. And we're going to talk about lots of different things, including some of the things that really do help us to love ourselves, like some of our longevity stuff, the things that are really important to us, how we are lovers, ways that we make love to each other, and of course, ways that we are able to diffuse conflict and to return to love. And I think those are the important parts of what it is that we are about. Yeah.
Now, we've gotten a series of questions recently. I wrote in one of our Facebook groups, and I asked people if they could hire an expert to tell them some advice, to give them some advice in terms of relating. What would they want? And lots of people wrote.
Oh, yeah.
And you're invited to that group as well. You know, that group is called...
Well, it's currently called Extraordinary Lovers Group. However, it's going to be changed soon, and this is one of the many things that we have to share with you in this particular episode. But the first thing we want to share with you is that it's going to be called Sex and Happiness for Lovers. That's what the group is going to be renamed as, and that'll be the new branding.
Right. So you can go to that group and you can write relationship questions if you're on Facebook. You can write relationship questions and we'll cover them in an episode. Mm-hmm. So that's what our promise is to you. The more you get involved with us, the more involved with you we will be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what are some other things that we have to share?
Oh, we have big news.
Big news.
Da-da-da, drum roll.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, Laurie and I, went to Austin, Texas recently, and we were invited to one of our dear friends and really mentor and my business coach, Alexa Martinez's and Jordan Bowditch's wedding. These two are powerhouses.
Sorry, I don't know that.
That's Alexa chiming in. Yeah. Anyway, we went to their wedding, and we were so inspired. It was inspirational. We'll probably have to cut this. We went to their wedding, and we were so inspired by their vows and the way that they really approached how to get married. Right? It was really unique, and Laurie and I were very much smitten and enamored, and afterwards, during the reception, Laurie and I went, well, you want to tell this part?
No, I didn't want to tell this part. I just wanted to tell the bottom line.
All right. Anyway, we had a unique opportunity, and at one point I said to Laurie, I said, you know something, I think I could get married under these circumstances. And then I looked at her and I said, would you marry me under like this? And she said, yeah, I think I would. And I said, so you would marry me? And she said, yeah. And I said, will you marry me? And she said, yeah. And she said, you know, I think I could do that too.
Will you marry me?
And I said, yes.
So our announcement to you on our first episode of the new Sex and Happiness podcast is we're getting married. It's hysterical. We don't know when or where yet, but we do know that we are.
Yeah.
So the end result of all this sex and happiness talk that I've been bringing you for years and years and years is it worked for me, and
Yeah.
it can work for you,
And it worked for me.
and it can work for you.
And it can work for you.
So that's our new announcement, and we're sending you a lot of love, and we're really excited to be doing Sex and Happiness and the episodes and the shows together. So that's what we're going to do, and we hope you continue to tune in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being loyal supporters and loyal listeners for all this time, and we will not disappoint. We promise.
Yeah. We're going to bring it.
All right. So we'll see you at the next episode of Sex and Happiness.
All right.
Laurie Handlers and Michael Gibson signing off.
Bye, all.
Much love.